Well, hello everybody. It's late afternoon on a Sunday, and I've just had a lovely visit. I've been down the shop. I was down at the chapel cutting wood. I had a load of wood to cut up that I needed for fire, and I've got it down here now, ready to heat the house up. The plan is not to have the heating on now. We're just going to use wood for October and March, because we do November and March are going to be just the fire to heat the house, and then see how we go on that. You know what I'm like with my electricity and gas. But yeah, they came in, and what a lovely couple, Grace and Tom, Amy and Matthew's and Matt's Matthew. Who's Matthew? And Matt's Matt. I might be short for Matthew. Anyway, I'm waffling. Yes, their daughter, and she watches the vlogs. And it's really funny. So so hello you two. Thanks for seeing me. I must apologise because when I got into the car, I realised that I had encrusted snot on my nose, and it's one from where I've been working down cutting wood, and I was going like that, and outside, and so I apologise if you were talking to me and I had encrusted snot around my nostrils. It's not a very nice thing to see, and it puts people off. But it was lovely to see your passion. And I'm so glad I was able to take you down to the chapel and see it. Remember, you can members of the secret society, the society that cannot be named, and you'll be one of a million, and you'll be welcome, because your mum and dad should be very proud of Grace. You, what a lovely people. So thank you. And now I'm going to go straight to doing something else. Here we go. Yes, so here we go. Now, at the moment, my brain is absolutely bursting. It's got so many things going through it, so many ideas, that it's driving Tina mad, poor girl. But I did a strange thing. One of my friends asked me to, any kind of stories I write, she checks the spellings and the grammar for me. And the reason why she's brilliant is because you try to use the computers, but they change things too much. Maybe because it's proper, but I don't want it. I want it to sound like me, and not like everybody else, if that makes sense. Anyway, so I started to write stories for the Wizard Study, and I think I've only mentioned this. It's Cedric the Nearly Useless. That's his name, and it seems a bit mean that he's called that, but in this world, people have always called something the something, and there was a discussion about one of the kings, because they were saying that nobody really minded. He says one of the other kings, his name, like the last king, but what was it? His name was Bernard the Unwashed, or as known to his friends as Bernard, I can't find the soap. He did smell a bit off, and his hair was a matted nest of twigs, string, dust, and one or two pigeons. He had the biggest hair and encrusted pigeon poo for shoulder pads. So I wrote that down, and I thought, I could like to saw it. And the whole idea is it's just going to be a picture on the wall in the study, in the Wizard Study, and then there's this, all this stuff can come from it, and all the magic and the hidden depths that I want to put into the story. And then I did a sketch, and I'm going to show you the sketch now, ladies and gentlemen. I can't draw, as you can see, but there's a sketch of the idea of what this actual this king would look like, King Bernard. And I wanted him to look sort of like, early 18th century, mid 18th century, and almost like a soldier uniform on, big massive hair, and look of excitement in his eyes, but very dirty and old. But that's the best I could do. And I thought, well, I would really like to actually put it, a picture of him on the wall, and I just haven't got the ability. I know exactly what he looks like. I know exactly how he acts. I even know his cat. I've got his cat here, actually. And the whole story, sorry, I shouldn't be leaning in like this. It's not very professional. But this is his cat. And there's going to be a whole story about him, ultimately, about his lost cat. There we go. There's his cat. And he's going to be in the actual study. But he's not going to be mentioned at first. He's just going to be there. But everything in there is going to have stories. It's just bonkers. But so I thought I'll try this AI, give it a go, you know, see what if it can picture up the images that I want. And obviously it's going to do a much better work of the artwork. And then the funny thing is, I did it, and I'm going to show you. Are you ready? Here we go. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here is the image that I did, and it took 2 minutes. 2 minutes of me putting descriptions, adding a little bit more, adding a bit more. Here we go. Here it is. There's King Bernard. And what's frightening is that when you look at the two put together, I think, you know, I just got almost like an uneasy feeling about it, because it is, the only difference is his beard's bigger than I thought it would be. He couldn't put the bird poo on either. I had to add the bird poo myself afterwards, using a bit of artwork. So the bird poo is actually my own work. But yeah, so there he is, and he's going to go in there, and it's going to be invisible to people. People are not going to know. They're going to walk past it, and if they look at it, they won't know. They won't know the connection. They won't know that you know, did I create this? Did I? I didn't. Did I really? But I did. It's weird. You know, I know there's been lots of debates about AI killing artists. Well, if I had been a person with money, I just couldn't afford it. But if I had gone on, I would have gone and described, took that picture, described it to somebody that would have painted it for me, and they would have, I would have paid them. Now, it would have probably been on computer as well that they would have done it. So, you know, it would have looked very similar to this. But this was free, you know, and I've got more pictures because luckily, where are they? Where are they? Where are they gone? I've got about 5 of these frames, so these frames are really naff but great, and they're going to be they're going to be picture frames on the wall of the thing. So he's going to go in to the actual study, and people who watch these vlogs will know, and you'll have the hidden secrets of the people around. So there we go. Anyway, I've got other things doing as well. I've got a mermaid I want to show you. But that was going to be another vlog, because I keep on interrupting my Polish trip with these vlogs, and I might lose people. But the next one is going to be another Polish trip. So anyway, I am waffling now, and it's time to say goodbye.